Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. So this reading is for Friday, May 22nd, or whenever you happen to stumble across the video. I'm using the Gilded Tarot to do this read, so I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it does provide some sort of insight for you. And what's really funny is when as soon as I picked up the deck, I started to hear this song, Joy and Pain by Rob Bass. If you don't know this song, if you're not like, didn't have your 20s and the 80s like I did, go ahead and look it up, because it's a really, really fun song and it's really upbeat. And some of you could be heading into the weekend whenever your weekend is for you. So I'm using a weekend spread. So I'm just going to launch in because I feel like I'm in babbling mode. So this is going to look at how can I enjoy my weekend. And some of you could be having extended weekends, depending on your work situation. You can have your weekend on a Monday, Tuesday. I used to do that when I was a server. So anyway, how can I enjoy my weekend? So we've got the Six of Cups here. So is there something in your past that needs to be rehashed? Something that has to come forward for you? Are there people coming in that you haven't seen for a long time? I think it's really cute that there's an orange cat in here, and I actually had quite a dream about an orange cat last night. So you might want to look up spirit animals, because there's something going on here. I'm going to pull another card over top of that, actually. So you have the Knight of Cups. Oh, well, things got a little more interesting here. So the Knight of Cups, it's a romantic invitation, and maybe it's somebody coming back from your past, or maybe it's love revisited in your current relationship. And we just actually saw this in the Thursday read, because the Lover's card was in with the Witch's Tarot. It's just an amazing, stunning card. So it looks like that energy is following you into the weekend, which is like, yes! Especially for those of you who have been single and just been like decidedly purposefully single because you knew that you had your worth, and angel number 222 just came up. And maybe you've just been through the cycle a few times and like, oh, I'm not doing that again. You know, that's enough of Mr. or Mrs. whoever, not quite right, but I'm bored and lonely. So I'm seeing a real resurgence of something here, and it is definitely coming in because the whole week has showed like kind of keeping yourself calm, cool, and collected, and riding the wave and just going with the flow and looking for opportunities of abundance. So an abundance is here for you, the Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups, and all about your emotions. So really just be open to opportunities. And if somebody comes back from your past, give them a listen. You know, some people do change, or some people had to go through their dark night of the soul, or maybe you met them when they were going through the dark night of the soul. And not many people are in the right spot to be in relationships when they're going through that. Or, you know, just give people a listen. You know what I mean? Especially if you guys are currently in a relationship and your spouse like really messed up hardcore, you know, because people are imperfectly perfect. So what will challenge me? Here she is. Remember I was saying to give people a shot? Well, here's the Queen of Swords. And she's like, she's pretty passive, you know, and she's kind of standing there, but she's almost like she's on the starting blocks. So what will challenge you is basically yourself and your urge to defend yourself and your urge to remember somebody from the past or somebody's past behavior, what happened, and you're gonna have a tough time kind of calming down your dragon slayer self, because you're like, you hurt me before, you know, and you're just gonna want to slice people to bits. Not a great plan, because if you messed up, you'd probably want to be listened to. So really, you know, I'm not saying don't be upset. I'm saying don't act upset. So let's see how you can care for yourself, which you're probably going to need. Guys, here it is again. We've got the Lover's card. We had the Lover's card here for Thursday. We've got the Lover's card here for Friday and your weekend. And this one is so graphic. You know, it's like you're really being taken from... I find that the one from the Witch's Tarot, and I wonder if it's close. Just hold on. The one from the Witch's Tarot is like, it seems a little bit, like date night and everything's like so demure. But then you guys talked to each other with the Six of Cups, and you know, the romantic invitation came in, and now it's like, whoa, game on, you know? So, and this one is like, this is like from the heavens. This is the divine masculine meets the divine feminine. And remember, soulmates and twin flames constantly challenge each other. There could be like distance between you. One of you could be the runner, one of you could be the chaser, but it's time for you guys to really reconcile all those differences. And I'm seeing like a massive opportunity to like just elevate your love game here. So, but your defenses could mess it up for you. And just remember how you would like to be listened to if you were the one that made the mistake, whether it was yesterday, a week ago, 10 years ago. What if this is your chance to be with the person that is going to, you know, I read that saying, like, you need to be with somebody who you don't have to explain your soul to every day. What if this is that person and you're like, well, remember when you did this to me a million years ago and it couldn't matter less anymore, but I want to be angry about it, so it better be good. You know, really, really think about who you want to be in your life and taking care of you. And this is how you can take care of yourself too, because if your goal is to have a lifelong partner, then you got to treat people that way, and you have to treat yourself that way. And I'll pull one more card here. So we've got the Five of Pentacles, and just remember that, like, and this one is particularly stunning because it's saying that you could have gone through a period of lack. You could have gone through a hardship. Either you were single forever and it was just like a total drought on your love life, or maybe one of you was sleeping on the couch forever and ever, or you weren't speaking, you know, you were having a cold war in your own house. Maybe there was something that you just had to get over. Worst Italian accent. But anyway, there is a light shining in here. Look, it's coming in, like out of the lack comes something else. And it's like, look at this. It just is like beaming through into the Lover's card. So, you know, beautiful things happen out of wreckage, you guys. So really, really be careful with the Queen of Swords. She can have a really biting tongue. She can like swing that sword too quickly and just sever all ties. So be very careful. Looking at today, the weekend, and into the future. Gonna leave it there, guys. Take care. Stay blessed. Bye.